This is your meeting minute for the August 18th Select Board meeting. The meeting began by announcing the voluntary resignation of Russ Dean from his position as town manager. The Select Board appointed the assistant town manager, Melissa Roy, as the interim town manager effective immediately. Then the town's water and sewer superintendent, Steve Dalton, came in front of the board to discuss a water restriction due to drought conditions in Exeter.
Right now, the water supply is obviously diminishing with no rain really in sight for the next 10 days.
The board decided to raise the water restriction to level 2, as Mr. Dalton explained.
It changes landscape watering by odd number addresses is allowed on odd numbered days. Landscaping watering by even number addresses is allowed on even number days. And still the same restriction with the hours of no watering between 8 a.m. and 7 p.m.
The board went on to hear a mid-year financial report from Exeter's financial director, Corey Stevens.
Thank you all for indulging me and allowing me to come in this evening and speak to you about our town results as of June 30th for the General Fund, Water Fund, and Sewer Fund.
Mr. Stevens discussed some of the financial highlights from the past 6 months. This includes the implementation of 3 collective bargaining contracts for police, fire, and DPW. The last piece of these contracts was the wage increase, which has now been fulfilled. The town also completed all of its borrowing, with bond sales taking place in July. The town borrowed $19 million for 3 projects. $17.5 million for the police and fire substation, $1.26 million borrowed for the repair of the Linden Street Bridge, and lastly, $575,000 for a new fuel island at DPW. Mr. Stevens went on to discuss the new credit rating the town recently received. The rating showed a stable outlook on the town, with a rating of AA+, which is just below the highest level of AAA.
Some of the positives about the town were it's diverse, it's got a diverse and growing economy, it's got a stable operating environment, strong tax base, and stable financial performance.
Mr. Stevens finished his report discussing the revenue and expenses for the town as of June 30th. So far, the town received $11.3 million in revenue, which makes up 46% of what was budgeted. Mr. Stevens said the percentage is pretty consistent with the prior year. He went on to discuss the town's expenses, which is $10.7 million so far. This makes up 44% of the town's budget, which is the same percentage at this time last year. The next Select Board meeting will take place on September 2nd in the Novak Room. See you there.